In this video, we will learn how to solve quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula. Let's say we have x squared minus 6x minus 7 equals 0. The first step is to get the coefficients. Recall that a quadratic equation in standard form is given by ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers, a not equal to 0, and x is the variable. Now in this case, we have a equals 1, b equals negative 6, and c equals negative 7. Next, we plug in these values into the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is given by x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So therefore, we have x equals negative of negative 6 plus or minus the square root of negative 6 minus 4 times 1 times negative 7 all over 2 times 1. Now this equals 6 plus or minus square root of 36 minus negative 28 all over 2 equals 6 plus or minus square root of 36 plus 28 all over 2. 36 plus 28 is 64, so we have 6 plus or minus square root of 64 all over 2. The square root of 64 is 8, so we have 6 plus or minus 8 all over 2. This means that x equals 6 plus 8 over 2, or x equals 6 minus 8 over 2. So therefore, we have x equals 14 over 2, or x equals negative 2 over 2. Simplifying, we have x equals 7, or x equals negative 1. So therefore, the solutions are 7 or negative 1. Now let's say we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 2 equals 0. In this case, we have a equals 2, b equals 5, and c equals 2. Now we plug these values in the quadratic formula. So we have x equals negative 5 plus or minus square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 2 times 2 all over 2 times 2. So this equals negative 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 16 all over 4. 25 minus 16 is 9, so we have negative 5 plus or minus square root of 9 all over 4. Square root of 9 is 3, so this equals negative 5 plus or minus 3 all over 4. This means x equals negative 5 plus 3 over 4, or x equals negative 5 minus 3 over 4. So therefore, we have x equals negative 2 over 4, or x equals negative 8 over 4. Simplifying, we have x equals negative 1/2, or x equals negative 2. So therefore, the solutions are negative 1/2 or negative 2. Now let's say we have 3x squared minus 12 equals 0. Now in this case, the term with x is missing. Notice that it is actually the simplified form of 3x squared plus 0x minus 12 equals 0. Since 0 times x is 0, we omit writing it. So in this case, we have a equals 3, b equals 0, and c equals negative 12. Now we use the quadratic formula. So we have x equals negative 0 plus or minus square root of 0 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 12 all over 2 times 3. Now this equals positive or negative square root of 0 minus negative 144 all over 6 equals positive or negative square root of 144 over 6. Square root of 144 is 12, so we have positive or negative 12 over 6. This means x equals 12 over 6, or x equals negative 12 over 6. Simplifying, we have x equals 2, or x equals negative 2. So therefore, the solutions are 2 or negative 2. So now you know how to solve quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula. Thanks for watching.